Hello viewers, happy to see you again. Hope you are doing good. In this video, we are going to learn about the special features of Google Classroom. Nowadays, most of the teachers are using Google Classroom, and there are certain features are being updated. And let us learn what are the updates, the recent updates. I think it would be very useful for any teacher to understand, because you could make or you could control the entire class. You could control your students through Google Classroom. So now they have added a lot of updates. The first update now, in the sense, here you will be finding a host control. If you have created the classroom for your class, you can find this here. If someone else created class for you, it is not possible for you to find out, because that control will be owned by the creator. And even you can ask them to give rights to access as like the creator. So that is a possibility. If you don't find, please do ask the creator to give you the rights. Here, if you click, you will find certain options here, quick access. So here we used to send the link or the code, class code, to the students to join in our class, and probably those who are having the code or those who are having the link, they could join. But you could restrict here if they are coming very late, or if they are not attentive, in the sense, you can make them wait, and with your permission you can allow them one by one. So it is possible if you are conducting any Viva-wise exam, or if it is one-to-one presentation, as like if you have, you can invite students through this link, and you can allow them one by one inside this classroom. So it is possible now. So if I am just turning this off, no one can just get in. So without my permission, no one can attend the class. Even then, they have the code, class code, and then class link. So this is now pretty easy for us to understand who is coming late, or how many of them are coming late, or how to control the group, as like you can make use of this access. The next one is, here, we find it very difficult during our presentation. Most of our students, what they do, they just start sharing their screen. It becomes very disturbance. It disturbs us a lot, and we need to request them. We keep calling them, and then even then, they never respond to that. So to avoid such issues, what you could do is, if you turn off this, probably no one can share their screen except you. So there won't be any disturbance. And if you don't like, students most of the time, what they do, they keep chatting, or the attendees, they keep chatting. So if you are conducting webinar, or if you are organizing any webinar, and if you are going to use only Google Meet, Google Link, and I think this would help you a lot. So you can have those access. So now if I turn on all those, they cannot get inside the classroom or the meet without my permission. So I have to permit them to attend, and unless until I turn this on, they cannot share their screen. Unless until I share this on, they cannot chat in the chat box. So certain options, I think, probably will help you a lot. This would keep you at ease always. And here we have we have certain options. If you click the special options, the first one is the audio. So you can control your audio system over here. I don't have a camera now as of. So if you have camera, you can fix the resolutions, whether it is auto or based on the high definition or standard definition. So if you find your network is not that good, you can turn this to standard definition. So you may have good strength, network strength. And host control, as we have seen there, we have turned off all those. So now it is pretty easy for us to control the class, control our students. So this is a very good update they have given now. And the second option is, they have introduced this rising hand. If the student is having any questions, they could just click this, and so that on your screen you could see the pop-up next to the students' name. So you can address them personally, and you could ask them, you could encourage them to ask questions. So such a possibility is now available. And the next one here, we have this turn caption on. So if you for example, if I am turning this on, now I could make students understand. So the subtitle will be available, and through this they could even read if they have missed or if they couldn't understand what you say. So this is pretty another most important update they have given. This is available quite for a long period of time. Even then, no, most of us, we never use this. So I think if you could do with this, I think this would help your fellow students. So this one is pretty easy for us to make our students to learn better. And here presenting the screen. So either you can present the entire screen or the window, specific window, and through this specific window it is possible now. Okay, so I have here this one, entire window, or the window which I am going to. If you are displaying PowerPoint, keep that PowerPoint open, and then if you click this, automatically it will ask. So if you are having on PowerPoint, let us imagine. So the next to the C, here we have two options. Which options I need to go with? So either I can go with this, I can choose. So based on this, you can choose. Or if you are having a tab, so if you would like to play a video during your class hour, especially a YouTube video or any video, online video, you can have the new tab over here. In the new tab, based on the new tab, what you could do is click this, and if you would like to go with which tab, it will ask for which tab. See, here tabs are available now. So if I'm choosing this tab, it can just straight away, it will open that particular tab alone. It will, this is how you could manage, and you can stop presenting that too. So this is another fantastic options they have given. The next to this, you have plenty of options. So unfortunately, I don't have camera, so you couldn't see my camera and then the feature. Once, right. So here, see, the first most important, the mathematics teachers and the teachers, those who are fond of writing a lot. So this would help them, and there is a separate update, that is JAM. And through this JAM, what you could do is you can have creates you a JAM, which means a whiteboard. Okay, as like in Zoom, as like in Microsoft JAM board here, and through this JAM board you could write. It is very easy now. If you are a mathematical teacher, or if you are having, if you have problematic paper, especially for engineering graphics, so for such time that you cannot go with the PowerPoint presentation always. Instead, through Google Classroom, touch tab, or if you are having touch laptop, even then if you are going to share with your laptop, you can and through mobile phone you could draw. You can have this JAM board, and students could see. If I am presenting my screen, they could see, and they will be learning. Here we have pen, and you could keep writing something. So if I'm using a mouse, if you are going to have your smartphone, through smartphone you can write. However you write, it will just appear as it is. So if you are having equation, as like you write in on your notebook, the same way you could write, and you could solve all those problems. So this can be saved. Okay, this can be saved, and it will be there in your drive, and you can ding page after page. So you can save this. So this would be a pretty good idea for engineering graphics, or mathematical teachers, or for especially those who are having a lot of derivatives over there. So certain options will help you to enhance your teaching methodology. And after that, if you want to clear, you can either click frame, or you could choose the eraser, and you can clean the board, and you could keep saving, and you can share the students later on in Google Classroom. So if you have a touch mobile, or if you are having touch through that you can write using a stick. You could write and it will happen as however you people are going to write. So you have pretty options over here. So here, if you are going to talk something about the particular image or particular, you can use this laser to point out what you are talking about. So if you would like to add text between it, type it. And if you would like to have shapes, and here there are plenty of options. If you click at the corner, you will be having different pens, okay, with a different point tip, and you could choose your own color. There are very basic colors they have given to differentiate. So later on, I think they will be adding more colors, and through this, you can draw or you could write. So it has its own way of writing. So based on this, you could choose, and you can insert any images or you could insert any sticky notes. So you can have more ideas, and you can have lot of information through your writing. So this Jamboard will help you a lot, I believe. The next option, yes, the next option is here, it is recording meeting. I think probably you may aware of. Here you could change the layout. So if you are having maximum number of students in your class, and if you would like to see, it goes up to 49. Okay, so 49 people that you could see. You can see 49 people, and you can control them. Just you can mute or unmute, or you can block them, or you could remove them by this. And if only 4 or 5, you could see only the 4 or 5 images over here, and after that you have to click this participant to see who are all participating. So if you turn this up to 49, I think probably you could see all 49 on screen. Even if you have more than that, you could see only 49 participants, not more than that. And if you just give this automatic on the number of participants, it will keep changing. Okay, so this is another options they have given to see how many of them are and how to control the maximum group. So here we have, and if you are having webcam, you will be finding video. Okay, so if you click that video, you can change your background. So if your room is very messy, especially now, it is very difficult for any teacher to come in front of students, especially through this Google Classroom. So we may find our resident is not, living room is not that good. Feel so, you can turn on, click that video option, and you can change your background, which means you will be visible, the background will become blur. So you may not find it very difficult to appear in front of your students. That is a pretty update they have given. I think you can go with that. So if you find your room is not that good, so here it gives you a good environment, and your students may not find what is behind you. Okay, so that will be blur, or else you can choose some other image as like green screen, sharing green screen. You can have your own images, and you can just have that as backdrop. So certain features they have added. I think probably this would help to manage or to control your classroom and keep your classroom very interactive and very active. If you have any questions, please do comment. I request every one of you to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Bye.